Over the past decade, if you've logged on to social media or watched the news or even hear it come up in discussion amongst friends and family, you'll usually see that there is some form or fashion of a political debate going on. And it's become a serious problem because over time it has only gotten worse and not gotten better. And you have to choose whether you're on one side or the other. And if you don't pick one side or the other, both sides will usually hate you. And the problem that I'm talking about is with politics and who you voted for and what you believe in and all the people out there that have opinions today about what is right and what is wrong. If you are a Democrat, then it's hard to want or believe in anything that a Republican wants. If you're a Republican, it's hard to want or believe in anything that a Democrat wants. And because of this, it has become a huge problem in our nation. A lot of hate, anger, disgust for each other, people asking each other questions. Who did you vote for? Well, why'd you vote for him? Or why'd you vote for her? Or, and not just on a presidential level, but in our Congress and the Senate and the state, on all different levels, people arguing with each other and really building segregation against each other. And the thing that is even a bigger problem is that the news outlets, social media channels have driven this. And a piece of me likes to believe that they have done this on purpose. And it is ongoing and has become a bigger problem. And I see so many friends, family on social media, logging on Facebook, people debating with each other, calling each other horrible names, saying they're liars or they're delusional on both sides. It doesn't matter which political party that you look at, both sides have a lot of anger built up and a lot of resentment built up and have fallen into this belief system that their beliefs are the right ones and anybody who does not follow those beliefs is wrong. And today, I would like to suggest a solution for that. And for anyone that is here today and is open-minded and willing to listen, is the first thing that we could do is when someone that you know or yourself, when you find yourself in one of these debates, one of these arguments, start to be more open-minded about what the other person is saying. Even if it does not align with your morals and your beliefs, just at least listen to what the person is saying. Be open-minded about it. So at least what can happen by the end of that speech or discussion or ideas of being shared is that you end on a positive note, and both have a general understanding of what you both believe in. There is a solution for every problem. It doesn't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat, which, by the way, I don't even believe in that. I wish there wasn't two separate parties. I wish we just all worked together all the time instead of separating ourselves into two separate entities, basically. It would be much more beneficial as people in America in such a more loving environment if we would work together and stop splitting ourselves up. So going back to the point of working together, listening, understanding what the person is saying, ask them why. Why are you saying that? Why do you believe in that? Help me understand that, because I'm going to be a better service to you and better service of the people around us if we understand that. And one of the biggest things that you could just help is not playing into when all these people are out there and they're living in fear and they want to be heard and they want to share their opinions. If there's negative context to those opinions or beliefs, to not indulge yourself in feeding into that, in arguing with them. Practice resistance, restraint of pen and tongue, and just learn to love and have kindness for whatever their beliefs are, whatever their opinions are, regardless of how you feel. That's a much better way to live. Who wants to live your life in resentment and in fear and fear of not being understood or that your opinions and beliefs are not valid. The purpose of this life is for us to work together. The greatest accomplishment that any of us could have by the time that we move on from this world into the next one is to look back on our life and realize and know that you have been of service and loved people and had real meaningful connections with human beings for your entire existence on this planet. That is what I hope for. That is what I hope that you hope for. So as you leave here today, remember that. You don't have to live in fear anymore. You don't have to live in hate anymore. You can be a Democrat, you can be a Republican, you can be whatever you want. But just because you are those things doesn't mean that you have to fight with the other side, that you have to disagree with the other side. Be open-minded. Try to understand. Live in a place of love. And such a big change can come from that.